Hey Dadpreneurs, in this video I'm going to share with you how I plan to live on forever. A catchy title, huh? I was watching a video of Gary Vaynerchuk yesterday, and it was an older one. It was from, they referenced 2015, so I think that's when the video was around, or that's when they did it, but it was really, really good. I actually listened to it twice in the car. It was a YouTube video, 10 or 12 minutes, and then I watched it, and then I listened to it again this morning, and he was talking about creating content, specifically video content, but really just, or any content, like I said, but specifically he was kind of referencing to video content, and he says a lot of people have it wrong. They're doing it for selfish reasons, to build an audience, to get famous, to make money, to build a business. That's all good, and this kind of brings up a point. Alex Becker, a big internet marketer who I have a tremendous amount of respect for. He has a big YouTube channel, 300,000 people, and he made a Facebook post last week about how he's done with YouTube and a lot of social media. He said, I'm not looking to get famous and build this audience. You know, he says he makes 95% of his income from other activities, paid advertising, and 5% from his social media, YouTube and that. I just don't agree with that. I mean, I see where he's coming from. I'm not doubting him. You know, the guy's worth multiple millions of dollars. Very, very, very successful. But it kind of tied in with the Gary video. I guess it was that perfect timing, because when I read Alex's post, I didn't fully agree. I see where he was coming from in a sense, but I didn't fully agree with it. And then Gary Vaynerchuk video that I watched yesterday, it really tied in with it, and it kind of made sense of what I was thinking when I read Alex's post. And that's what Gary was talking about, is a lot of people do it for selfish reasons, to build a business, to build an audience. Not saying that's why Alex is doing it, but just in general, that's why a lot of people, YouTubers, are doing it as well, to build the audience. And Gary was talking about, he puts out the content, he documents his life so his grandkids can watch this in 20, 30, 50 years, and they can say, Grandpa or Grandma, whoever, Gary, for example, Grandpa, I saw when you were doing this when you were 22, I'm doing this when I do that too, I'm 17, or something along those lines, you know. And he was just saying we have such power now. Back in the day, 100 years ago, you really couldn't document your life, you know, unless you had some money, you know, our grandpas and grandmas and all that. They could share pictures and that. And I was talking to my therapist yesterday, and I was mentioning how I'm doing these YouTube videos and just kind of trying to document like my current reality, my current life, sharing my thoughts about business, about marketing, about mindset, about relationships, about the breakup that I'm going through, and just sharing currently what I'm thinking and feeling. And I've said it before in a couple of videos that I want to look back at these videos in 3 months, in 6 months, in 3 years, 5 years, and reference that and see where I was at, where I was thinking, what I was going through. And I want the kids to as well. I want the kids to look back and kind of see the thought process of going through this breakup and things like that, and doing business and things like that. Just the thought process of everything. I'm getting some good feedback of the more personal, more vulnerable videos. And that video from Gary really confirmed. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing these YouTube videos, is just to kind of document my life, basically. It's basically a vlog of what my current reality, you know, not, hey, 3 months ago I was down in the dumps, living on my sister's couch, fighting for table scraps at the dumpster at the Behind the Wynn Hotel Casino. And then now I discovered this secret, and now I'm a multimillionaire. I want to share the current reality. I think there's a lot of value there, and it seems like not many people do that. So that's my little twist on it. But again, that's how I plan on to live forever. The kids can watch these videos in 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. I don't know. They should still be around. I have no idea. Maybe grandkids. Oh, that's such a scary thought with a 3 and 5-year-old. But maybe the grandkids can watch it in 30, 40, 100 years. Who knows? But that's kind of why I'm doing it. Of course, it's to build an audience. It's to help fellow dads and dadpreneurs out to kind of win at business and life. But it's also for my kids, my grandkids, if that day ever happens. Long ways away. But that's kind of why I'm doing this. I thought that was kind of cool, the Alex Becker's post and then Gary Vaynerchuk's video, and it just kind of Gary was kind of the opposite of what Alex was saying, and that's why I'm doing it. You know, I wasn't doubting when I read Alex's post. I just didn't. I wasn't saying, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it, you know, to build this audience. I'm not trying to get famous or anything like that. And like I said, I brought it up when I was talking to my therapist yesterday. I told her I'm doing these YouTube videos, and it's kind of an outlet for me, and it's really been helping me. I'm being selfish because it helps me, but it's also helping others. I'm getting messages, I'm getting emails, I'm getting Facebook messages from people saying, hey, that was a really good video. I appreciate you sharing XYZ, ABC, blah blah blah. And then so at the end of the therapy session, she had said, continue journaling via YouTube. And that's kind of what it is. It's kind of like a video journal. That's basically what it is. I love writing in my journal. I have a journal. It's just a notepad from Walmart, nothing fancy. I like writing in the journal, but this is kind of my new age journal, journaling 2.0, I guess you could call it. So I just wanted to record this video about the Alex Becker and the Gary Vaynerchuk thing, and it kind of ties in with exactly why I'm doing this, just kind of documenting my life, what I'm going through, how I'm getting over it. And maybe some of these tips can help some people going through the same thing as I am. So, hey, if you like these type of videos, hit that subscribe button down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you're doing the same thing, if you're interested in doing the same thing, leave a comment down below, and maybe myself or someone in the community can help, or maybe you have some tips for us that could help myself or the community. Thank you.